It's the 2-Point Conversion Podcast.
Hello, everybody.
With your host, TFA.
Yeah, baby.
Only on the MBL Network.
Network.
Hey MBL, welcome to this week's 2-Point Conversion Podcast. I'm your host, TFA. This week on the 2-Point Conversion Podcast, we're going to be skipping the two-team rundown and the weekly game picks, and we're going to be having our first ever end-of-season award show. I'm going to focus in on announcing the end-of-season awards for both the AFC and NFC, while having a few honors of my own to hand out. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm also going to give my picks to reach the AFC and NFC championship game, as well as who I think will take home the Season 15 Super Bowl trophy. As always, this week, we'll begin with our MBL Week in Review. I want to start off the Week in Review this week by congratulating our Owner of the Year and Most Improved Award winners. This year's Owner of the Year award goes to Jay Moon and the Patriots. Never in the history of MBL has a team flown as far under the radar as the Patriots did this year. They finished the regular season at 15-1, yet they're almost never talked about when discussing contenders. Jay Moon showed top ownership qualities by building this Patriots team into exactly what he wanted, had Jimmy Garoppolo at the helm, and because of that, he is our Season 15 Owner of the Year. This year's Most Improved Owner award goes to Mike Cuba and his Houston Texans. Cuba went from being the bottom of the league at 2-14 a season ago to 7-9 this season. That's a huge jump for a team that was built through the draft. This team fought hard all season long and is definitely heading in the right direction. Congratulations to both Jay Moon and Mike Cuba on your awards. We had an official record-breaking season this year. The NBL season sack record was broken this season. Cliff Averill of Justin's Seattle Seahawks broke the record, tallying 21.5 sacks on the season. This broke Vasty Verine's mark, set in Season 9 by Fat Five Freddy of 20 sacks. So congratulations, Cliff Averill and Justin, on your record-setting season. We've had 4 NBL magazines released this week. Volume 9 goes to Keenan Allen, who got the cover for DK and his Chargers. Volume 10, Matt Ryan grabbed the cover for One and Only and his Falcons. And Volume 11 had APV and his Vikings on the cover. And our newest release, Volume 12, had Richard Sherman get the cover for Justin and his number 1 defense and the Seahawks. So congratulations to all those who were involved in the NBL magazine and got the covers this week. A March Madness tournament update. Sonny Weaver currently holds first place. He's got the lead at 470 points. Second place is currently held by OSU Fanatic with 460 points, and there's a 3-way tie for third with 440 points. Out of the top 5 people competing in the tournament challenge, only 4 of them picked Michigan State, who lost its first round game to 15-seed Middle Tennessee State to win the national championship. So those people are going to have a rough go at it here down the stretch. It's going to be a real tight race heading into the Final Four, but I think this upcoming weekend could really make or break everyone's brackets. There are plenty of teams still left in the running, so we're really going to see how things turn out with these next few weeks. I want to extend a really special shout out this week to Tom for all the work he's been putting in. He's been writing a lot of articles for Operation Sports. We've really gotten our foot in the door with so many great people, and it's really helping MBL break through that glass ceiling. So thank you, Tom, for all your hard work. Keep up the great work. Now it's time for the first ever 2-Point Conversion Podcast Season Award Show. This is going to be a little different. I'm going to give the MVP, Coach of the Year, the AFC and NFC Offensive Players, Rookie of the Year awards, and then we're going to jump in. I have a few special awards myself to give out, so we're going to go through and see how this goes. The MVP of the league this year goes to Matthew Stafford of the Lions. This is Stafford's 4th straight MVP award and NBL league leading 5th MVP award overall. Congratulations, Bomber, on taking home the MVP award. The Coach of the Year award this year goes to the Owner of the Year winner, Jay Moon. The Patriots organization is cleaning up the front office awards this year, so congratulations, Jay Moon, on your Owner of the Year award as well as your Coach of the Year award. The AFC Offensive Player of the Year award this year went to Big Ben Roethlisberger of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Running back Le'Veon Bell finished a close second, so 2 Steelers right at the top 2 of the Offensive Player of the Year awards in the AFC. Congratulations, Lip, on your Offensive Player of the Year award. The AFC Defensive Player of the Year award this year went to Chandler Jones of the New England Patriots. Congratulations, Jay Moon, on your Defensive Player of the Year award. This was Jones' best season yet as he set career highs in tackles and sacks. The AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year award goes to quarterback Cole Parker of the Denver Broncos. Cole just beat out another Parker, halfback Torian Parker of the Cleveland Browns, to win this year's Rookie of the Year. Congratulations, Backley, on your Rookie of the Year award. The AFC Defensive Rookie of the Year award goes to Aaron Humphrey of the Jaguars. Not much went right for this Jags this year, but at least someone's taken home a little bit of a trophy. Congratulations to JY on your Defensive Rookie of the Year award. The NFC Offensive Player of the Year award this year goes to Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Rumor has it Cam is not too happy about being beaten out by Matt Stafford for the MVP award, and he's going to be out to show the league that he deserved the award over Stafford this postseason. Congratulations, Wildcat, on your NFC Offensive Player of the Year award. The NFC Defensive Player of the Year award goes to record breaker Cliff Averill of the Seattle Seahawks. Congratulations, Justin, on your record-breaking season and taking home the NFC Defensive Player of the Year. The NFC Offensive Rookie of the Year award this year goes to running back Ladarius Corbett of the Minnesota Vikings. No AP, no problem. Congratulations, APV, on your Rookie of the Year award. The NFC Defensive Player of the Year award this year is 1 year removed from being the big guy on campus. That's middle linebacker Mason Guy of the Atlanta Falcons. Congratulations, one and only, on your Defensive Rookie of the Year award. Now I'm going to give out a few awards of my own for this season, so I hope you guys enjoy that. The first award this year is going to be TFA's Biggest Loser Award. This year's winner of the Biggest Loser Award goes to Bots and the Packers. Bots finished one game up on the worst record in the league. However, myself and the Cleveland Browns own his first-round pick. It's going to be a really rough going for this Packers team as they look to end their losing ways without a first-round pick. The next award I'm going to hand out is the TFA's Dazed and Confused Award. This year's winner of the Dazed and Confused Award goes to Prince and the Chiefs. Prince was incredibly confused on when his NBL Live game was scheduled. It made it really comical for the league. Additional testing was definitely needed to figure out if he was suffering from a concussion, but the results came back negative, stating that Prince was simply dazed and confused. My final season award this season is TFA's Transformer Award. This year's winner of the Transformer Award goes to October and the Eagles. The Eagles started the season at 5-3 and were contenders in the NFC East for the second year in a row until a major transformation happened. The Eagles evolved, but instead of turning into a fierce bird of prey, they lost their final 8 games of the season and quickly transformed into the Philadelphia Pigeons. That's going to conclude this year's Season 15 award show. Now it's time to finish off with my season's picks to win it all. The AFC Championship game this year, I think the AFC Championship game is going to be a matchup between the top 2 seeds in the AFC. That's going to be Jay Moon and his Patriots against DK and his Chargers. Fortunately for Jay Moon, DK and the defending Super Bowl champion Steelers could face off in the divisional round, leaving an easier path to the Super Bowl for the Patriots. I still think this, though, is where Jay Moon's season ends, as DK and the Chargers move on to the Season 15 Super Bowl. Chargers win 31-27. The NFC Championship game this year, I've got one and only in his Falcons going up against Wildcat and his Panthers. This would be the 3rd time that these two teams meet this season. So far, I've correctly picked both games in the regular season between these two teams. They split the season series. Hopefully, I can get to 3 for 3 as the Panthers, backed by a great performance by Cam Newton, head to their first ever NBL Super Bowl. Panthers win 24-16. This season's Super Bowl is going to be a matchup between the Panthers and the Chargers, in my opinion. I think that these two teams have definitely shown throughout the regular season that they have what it takes to compete at the highest level. They've been having great seasons, and I think they can both make it to the Super Bowl. The real question for this game is who's going to be wearing the powder blues. Both teams have great blue-colored uniforms, so we'll see who gets to wear them. In a tight battle, I see the Panthers and Cam Newton pulling out the victory and taking home Super Bowl 15. This offense is way too high-powered. I really think it can lead the Panthers to the title, so we'll see what happens. The Chargers are going to fall behind early, but they're going to make a late-game push before falling just short in the dying seconds of the game. Panthers win 34-30. That's going to be it for this week's 2-Point Conversion podcast. It was a little shorter than usual as we didn't have the normal format. I hope you guys enjoyed the new kind of segments that I had on. As always, I love to hear you guys' opinions on the show. Any comments, recommendations, criticisms. I love hearing it all. Hope you guys enjoy. As always, tune in next week to see if my picks were correct as we head into the offseason. I'm your host, TFA, and have a great week, NBL.